turning off the air because it's loud and the fans, so you guys can hear me. Say hey when you're hopping on. How cute is this? Like, I just got this little oversized, I might even just wear it with leggings, but, and I got in these cute little jeans. Such cute, just like, I don't know, I'm loving. This would even be really cute with like leather leggings, or I think I'm feeling it with leggings. Although I do love these little, this is my first time wearing barrel pants. You guys wore barrel pants before? Say hey when you're hopping on. We're gonna get ready. I'm sneaking off to Home Goods. My husband said he will watch the kids, and I'm gonna try and go to Home Goods once a week for the next few weeks and buying things for the new house. So anyways, Lavender Blue, they have a 35% off jewelry sale going on. It ends Wednesday night. So if you've been wanting anything, the code is SWAN. I linked it in the description of the video. Drinking a protein drink. I got this off of Amazon. It has 42 grams of protein, but you pour it in. I didn't link it, but I just got to thinking like y'all might be curious. It's like chocolate. I will say my first sip felt like, I don't know, you know when a drink settles, but so far the rest of it's been good, but it almost made me be like, oh, is that gonna have more? And I looked, and so I'm going for it. I'll give you a review actually, and by the time I finish, if I recommend it. Okay, today's day 4 of keto. Keto is like a low carb, higher fat. I'm probably doing more low carb than keto, but basically no sugar, no bread, no anything. And yesterday I think I might have accidentally kicked myself out because I got chicken wrapped in bacon and with cheese sauce poured on top, which is so good with veggies. And I was eating it and I was like, it's got like something sweet in the middle. Plantain with ham. And so I looked up how many carbs are in plantain, but I'm like, has anybody really just gotten excessively fat eating plantains? Probably not. So I'm not worried about it. Yay, you just got your Pomifera in, your sculpting one, your smoothing one. Stephanie, you are gonna be set. Your skin is gonna be good. This is from Walmart. It was $1.50, and it is a color changing cup. Did you guys ever have color changing like spoons as a child in your cereal box? That is like probably one of my favorite things was like open the cereal and try and get the prize. Really a bummer they don't do that anymore because it was really fun. I would probably still enjoy it. I've always been pretty excited to get a prize. But color changing cups, color changing spoons, bowls that changed colors. So when I saw those, they're just like on an aisle. So if you go to Walmart, I don't think they're linkable. I don't know if I left. They've been washed several times, but I might could scan this, but it's the Mainstay. It's a water tumbler. I don't know. But I really have washed it, I promise. You have 11 Amazon deliveries coming Thursday. When does everyone start Christmas shopping? Have you, it occurred to me maybe 2 days ago, I saw like an ad and I was like, oh my gosh, it is almost time. And typically a lot of the brands I work with will have asked for Christmas content already, like in July and August is normally when we filmed it. Well, they haven't asked for it yet. And so I guess I like didn't think about, holy cow, it's gonna be time soon. Sorry if you can hear my kids, they're playing Sorry right now. They got up early and have been doing school. Christian wanted donuts yesterday. I told him I would order them and I did forget. And so today he was like, could we please have donuts? And I was like, sure, I'll order you donuts. And so I guess he also told Adam, Mom forgot to order donuts yesterday. And Adam walks in. He had gone and gotten, I thought he was getting gas, but he had gone to Krispy Kreme and gotten the kids all donuts. And I also Uber Eats donuts. So we are doing no sugar for me and him, and we have 3 boxes of donuts down there. And I was like, they smell so good. So we have 1 box that no one's touched yet, and we're gonna go take it to our neighbors here in just a little bit, because no one needs, even with 4 kids, you don't need 3 boxes of donuts. But I was like, he was trying to surprise us. I was like, I'll go ahead and do this. Anyways, you have 1 tiny gift, but other than that, you haven't started. Last year, I did really good at doing a little bit here and there, so that at actual Christmas time, it didn't feel like, oh my gosh, I still have to get for all these people. But that's the first year probably ever in my whole entire life that I've pulled that off. Okay, let's see. We have Plump and Brighten. Skincare's done. That's all I typically will put under my makeup. Sometimes I'll do the jellyfish peptide, but mostly I do that at night. If you do have a lot of skin, then doing it twice a day for the jellyfish peptide. It's the like youth, I just might as well do it. It's the youth, what is it called? Ageless sculpting wand. You don't start until December. I have this bad thing where I love to give gifts early. It's bad. I just want them to enjoy them. I want them to be like, this is amazing. And so, also we co-parented for a while, and for a little bit I didn't have, like, you know, you alternate Christmas sometimes. And then a couple years ago, we just made it like, I have the kids for Christmas, and just like the going back and forth. But for a while, it was like, okay, I might not have Christmas morning, so I wanted to make other days special. So then we would do like a staggering of gifts early, and you know, you just figure out what works best for your family. I will say one of the most fun things we did was a 7 days of Christmas, and it was kind of because of that reason. But every day for the 7 days before Christmas, they opened a gift, like, and sometimes it would just be like coloring books and crayons, you know, or it's not saying it's like huge gifts, but they opened something every day. And I think it's my favorite way, because I feel like on Christmas morning, grandparents are giving gifts, and aunts and uncles, and then you and Santa and the kids. Sometimes it can kind of feel like a lot, but doing it that way, it gave them, like, for Christmas break, they had something to play with. And I wasn't like financial, like they weren't huge when we started this. So I don't want you to think like, well, that must be nice, because it wasn't like a fancy thing. It just was, it made it to where like, oh, you get to play with Play-Doh today. It was really fun. And so if you've never tried that, it might be something, if you kind of feel the same way, like they are not even like remembering who got what or something. It was really fun. So, you love the color changing cups. I love them too. They're so fun. Okay, so this here is mostly for extreme deep wrinkles, sagging skin, loose skin, and it has a jellyfish peptide that actually tightens. So if you're needing Pomifera, there is a deal on like some of their collections, like the Quick and Simple collection, but these are good, but they sell out fast. So, oh my gosh, that's happened to me. You've bought something and then you forget where they put them. I do that for grocery. I'm just some struggle bus. Okay, well, I thought I had this up here, but I don't. Crud. Well, this is from yesterday. Probiotics went on sale today. It's from the 10th to the 12th. You can save up to $60 on probiotics, on collagen, and on the total hormone balance. So if you've been wanting that, they are on sale. I didn't know about the sale until this morning, but, or last night, actually, they sent me a text, but it started this morning. But if you've been wanting to try the total hormone health, use the code in the description of the video. If you struggle with your cycle, hot flashes, anything. So I took the kids to like a local farm here. They literally make fresh gelato. Their son, it's a family-owned business. The people here are so wonderful. Like they sat and talked to us. They were a homeschooling family, like got to tour the farm, just amazing, amazing, amazing people. And we're definitely gonna do that again. And so they have all kinds of flavors. You don't realize how often, I would say I eat most of the time healthy, but you don't realize how often like an opportunity presents itself unless you're being super strict, where I was like, another ice cream, not eating today. Oh no. Hey, Adam. Hang on. Hey, Adam. I'm worried if I move you through my house, we're just gonna have to go for it because my makeup bag isn't up here. Welcome to the tour. You know how I've told you that the rental has weird pictures? It just does not feel like our house. It feels like if you were to stay at like your husband's distant relative's home that has bad taste and you were there for 3 months and you just have to make it work. That's what it feels like. Hey, can you see if my makeup bag is on like a counter down there or the entrance where the keys are or anything? It says Mama on it. So it's somewhere. I just don't know where it is. Here, I'll show you another one. There are also like several, he came up, he heard me. There's also like a really beautiful globe, another bird painting. I mean, they could be worse. Some of them are worse. The earrings are from Lavender Blue. He's gonna go get that for me. I'm glad because sometimes, and then I've shown this one before, but this is so creepy. And I just don't want to have to move everything back into its spot. So I haven't heard any more about, look how creepy that is. So weird. Haven't heard any more about whether or not we're gonna get to close on our house. We were pre-approved, but we haven't gotten actually approved. And thank you so much. Gotta love a husband. But everything's like going through underwriting right now, and please, I just want to, and if not, then we'll just stay here like we had originally planned, like in our rental, and we'll make it work and everything's gonna be fine. It's just, have you ever like, I'm such a home person, like home feeling, and I guess this has kind of taught me like your home is truly like just a place you live and things, but anywho, I'll be really pumped. Do you think the owners watch me? I have no idea. If they do, they definitely know I don't like the art in this house. I don't think so though. I don't even think I know they know who I am, but if they do, I don't think I just don't like the art. Art's subjective. Some of you might really love this. Some of you, I doubt it. So we're in a rental house. We moved to Puerto Rico and we are in a rental house, but the rent here is really expensive. And so, we are buying a home because technically it will save us thousands of dollars a month to actually buy a home rather than renting. So that's why we kind of are on that. And I would never want to hurt anyone's feelings. It has been so nice that they like left a bed, well, it didn't have a mattress, but it's given us fresh things. It's just like, not quite your vibe. Okay, OFIR, let's get started. We're going in with, they have a deal going on. You can save, they rarely do deals. So if you need makeup, this is the shade Coriander. They have a deal that it's 25% off with the code CHEERS, but if you spend over $100, it bumps up to 35% off. So if you're needing makeup, such a good deal. And I am married to a man who's like not materialistic at all. And I mean that in the best way. Like he truly could live with a cooler as his coffee table, and he would be like a happy man. And I wish I wasn't necessarily like a things person, but I am a things person. I like love collecting antiques. I love good deals. I love nice things. I love Target dollar stuff. I just love things. I love holiday decorating. I love for a place you walk in and it like smells good, it feels good. It's like, you know, just like things. And we moved from Tennessee to Puerto Rico with almost no things. And so we moved for work, but that's, you know, and I've loved living here. I just am ready to, you know, when you're like gonna deliver a baby and you start like nesting and you feel this intense urge to want to prepare your life. That's kind of like the moving urge and this like where we've been this season. And I just want to feel like settled and homey and maximalist, right? Love holiday decor. Like I don't have a single ornament here, and the cost to ship my stuff, because I do like good deals, most of my stuff is Amazon, Walmart, Target. It like does not make sense. A small box is like $75 to ship. So it's like, okay, well, my ornaments probably weren't even worth that. So I am just going to embrace. I also love shopping, so I'm gonna embrace it. But it's just gonna take us a little time. Just a while. So I feel like I had really settled my house back home, and this one isn't settled yet, but it's okay. It's going to be, and it's going to be amazing. But what I did not have back home was things like the beach. And I am getting to spend so much more quality time with my kids, and I am getting to like embrace so many other things that I'm like, I cannot believe this is our life right now. And so it, you know, but I would be lying if I told you I wasn't missing some parts of like my home. But that's probably normal. All right, going in with the deepest color. If you need a good bronzer, use the code CHEERS. Christian wants to go to the beach today, so I think Adam's gonna take them to a little beach right here by our house that has a good amount of shells, and we sneak off there. It's like less than 5 minutes from the house, and we sneak off there all the time. Originally there's a beach like this way, but you know the beach is like more parallel, I guess, to the beach. And so I'm like, oh, we're like 6 to 10 minutes from the beach. Well, now that we've lived here, we're finding like, oh no, if you just turn down this neighborhood, there's a beach. Or if you just turn down this road at the end of so-and-so's house, oh, there's beach. You can go snorkel off of so-and-so's. And you're like, what? There's just beach everywhere. And so we will be like, okay, I'm gonna go get chicken. And then, you know, I'm like, I bet we could go find some sea glass in a minute. Yeah, that's the other thing. You're shipping your ornaments from Amazon. Just getting it. It's like, it'll be time. People, when do you start decorating for Christmas? Some of the years I've done it before Halloween, which seems crazy, but really wanted to enjoy it. This year, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to decorate the rental at all for holidays, just because it's like, it needs like more than that. And I'm like, I don't know. But as soon as we get to move, just be praying. Like, we're self-employed, so, and we do have like some things, like we still have the camp and we have our house, and we're gonna rent out our house, and the camp technically like pays its own mortgage, you know, because of people who come and stay. And so, but it's still like a liability against you. And so for them to like finance things when you're self-employed, I just feel like it's a lot harder. And I just am like really hoping everything all works out. But if it doesn't, I am in a season where I truly believe like, well, it's because God has something better if that didn't work out. Even I would be sad, but I am just like there. It does get cool here in the winter. We went to St. Croix for spring break 2 years ago, and it was cool at night, like a nice breeze. But it doesn't get cold, like it doesn't snow or anything, but it does get to where it's a little crispier. whereas currently it's not that way. But in your house, if you like, I had the air going, but I don't know, I just like cozy clothes. It'll all work out. So we moved in June, so that's how long we've been here, which it has flown. Time has just gone so fast. And okay, I'm gonna go in with the shade Guava. Sorry if you hear beta. She's been walking around with a sorry card all day today and like pretending to FaceTime, like my mom, Adam's mom. We FaceTime a lot, and so she's like, no, don't hang up on her. I'm talking. I'm like, sorry, like, but it's literally a playing card. I'm gonna turn the baby monitor off. If I have air running, you can't hear it. Okay, let's do a test. Because I have it off and it's getting warm. You tell me, can you hear it? I just hate it when people are like, no, that bothers me. But if it doesn't bother you, it will get progressively cooler in here and that will be amazing for me. Maybe. Huh. You didn't tell me if it bugs you or not. I could see my 5 o'clock shadow in the screen. Anyone else have PCOS? You get facial hair? I do this every day. Dog's barking. So I have a conference call coming up, and I'm gonna hurry. And I am going to try and listen onto the call while I am doing the Home Goods run. Has anyone been to Home Goods lately? What is something you've gotten? If you haven't gotten this shade, this is from, all the makeup is from OFIR. You can save up to 35% off. And this is the shade Guava, and it is just a blush, but it looks so beautiful on your eyes. I get compliments every time I do this look, and it is not hard, obviously. I literally just use my finger. Keep the air on, it doesn't bother you. Can you guys? It isn't loud at all. We're not doing air off again then if it doesn't bother you guys. I was only doing it to try to be like considerate. You know when you can hear something in the background of people's videos? You know, I don't want to be where it's like I can't even stand to listen to her because listen to all these noises. And so, all right. Guava is the shade of this blush. And then I just will take like that's a setting powder. I'll take that Deep Teak. Maybe. I must have set it. Oh, I did set it down. Take this same shade that we used for our cheeks. It is such a beautiful bronzer, and it lasts so long. It's gigantic. You can tell I've been using this. I've had this well over a year. So if you're wondering how long does OFIR's makeup last, a really, really long time. Just gonna put it right in the crease. You could do this with a brush. You could make it fancy. You could do anything you want because there's no makeup police. I did legs yesterday. It's my first time working out legs since I hurt my hip, and I'm so sore today. Have you ever done where you hold weights, you like lean over, and then you can barely do it, and then you lift back? Well, we did 3 sets of those. That doesn't seem like a lot, and today I can barely, like truly barely, bend over or like sit on the body. Okay, OFIR setting powder. This is just gonna make everything nice, smooth. It almost gives you the look of an airbrushed look without airbrushing. If you have any sort of like, you're a sweaty girl, I get sweaty sometimes, if that happens to you, then I highly recommend their setting powder. It also makes it to where, you know where you have those, you have eye sockets because we're humans, but it like blurs all of that out. After you put your setting powder on, if you notice you need a little more blush, I'm not gonna judge you. How'd I hurt my hip? Well, Cecilia, sitting. Of all things, I was sitting like kind of weird in a chair, and when I got up, my hip just felt like, oh no, it won't go back in its hole, like a Barbie that's popped out, you know? And that's exactly what had happened. My hip had kind of popped out of place, so I've been going to the chiropractor a few times a week now. It's my 3rd week, and doesn't time just fly? And so, but I was so blessed because it started, I saw the chiropractor and started going to him the week before Disney, and he really did make a huge difference. I love this makeup. I actually love like this whole little cozy vibe. The pockets, if you're a school teacher, this gives me like teacher vibes. But I have a lot of kids, so I really truly enjoy pockets, especially if we're going on a walk, if we're going anywhere, like fruit snacks in a pocket, car keys, cell phone. These pockets are huge. I have baby wipes, hang on. Like I could maybe fit like an almost empty pack of baby wipes if I had to, you know, like where you're at a restaurant, you're like gonna go to the bathroom, you're like, okay, here, I can carry a kid, I can take my baby wipes. I love a good pocket. I don't know. Let's see. Oh, you miss Jane and Kate lives? I miss Jane and Kate, like the whole experience. We used to have a boutique. It was called Jane and Kate. I named it after my daughters, and that was such a fun season. COVID really, that business, like, unfortunately, like, didn't make the cut, which is sad because we had really worked really hard. But I think sometimes in life you start things, and it is scary to start things, and the fear of failing. Sometimes you just don't start anything, and I'm really proud of myself, of our team, anyone who helped with that journey. I love the people who bought from us, who supported us, who like, it was a really, really fun season. And then at a point, COVID had happened. We were also dealing with like some really personal struggles with our oldest, with like depression and things. And then I was in a high-risk pregnancy with Veda, and it just like, all the things going on, we had to like close that one. And it's still one of those, I'm like, maybe we could have held on to it. Maybe we could have just like scaled it down enough and made it work or something, but probably not. So, but I am proud of us for trying and what we accomplished in the couple years we had that, and not to say at some point we won't ever do something one day, but I don't know. But what is something, if you could do, like you could just do something, what would it be? You know, you're like, my dream is, like, what is that? My dream is to one day, like, do this.
Super duper rich.
Oh, good, Christian. Hi. Christian says his dream is to be super duper rich. Look at your hair. It's getting so long. I don't know if you guys have seen him in a minute since his hair, well, he's doing a hair grow out. And so, did you put anything in it today? It's just naturally. Yeah, it's just naturally. You think you're taller?
I am taller than you.
I'll take my shoes off. Look at the thing. I think your mother, I think we're even.
No, I think it's
all right.
sweet.
Okay.
Are we going to the beach?
Ask Dad.
Yeah, he said like 2.
He said 2? Well, then that sounds like probably
So we'll have a pizza for you.
nice. Pizza for dinner and 2 o'clock. Okay, going in with Carobe is the name of this. Isn't he getting so big? It's like kids just grow. It feels like so fast and so hard and so much, and then yet it also feels like yesterday and a lifetime ago. Like he's been driving and he has this learner's permit and he will be driving. And we were like talking this morning about like what kind of job he wants to get, and it's just crazy to think how quickly your kids grow. I didn't know he was still here. I think it's so crazy to think about like how quickly your kids grow. It's like, ugh, don't blink. Okay, shade Cloudless. And I've loved down here, like when we go and do things, it has been so nice since we are close to the ocean. Like even last night, just him and I, we like went to the beach for 20 minutes together. And it's just really nice. So I am savoring this entire season of where I am and where my kids are and what we're doing together. Really treasuring it. Okay, this is gonna look silly. Do you guys have kids or grandkids? What do you have? Oh, the girls might be swarming him soon. He has always got a crowd of girls around him. He's always somewhere doing push-ups or something. I can always say like, oh, I know where to find Christian, because I'll be like at the beach. That's why we're at the beach so much. There's always, the ladies love him. Okay, so this is the shade. These are from, you look goofy, but trust me. This is the shade Cloudless, and it's gonna give you like a really pretty color on the inside. And then this is the shade All That. These are all makeup is from OFIR today. Grandkids, 3 grandkids. Oh my God, I can't wait to have grandkids. I mean, I can obviously wait. Two kids, 5 grandkids, 1 great-granddaughter, 3 children. What are your kids' ages? Boys, girls, what you got? Anyone close to me? I have 15, 12, 9, and 2. What, are you laughing at this makeup look? He's still in here.
It's like one of the Japanese dolls.
Is it like a Japanese doll?
One of the really old Japanese dolls.
Like, you know, the antique ones?
Yeah.
Just trust the process.
I think they're called kanamori.
Yeah, trust the process.
If I'm wrong.
Trust it. Trust the process, Christian. Okay, now I'm going in with OFIR's lip gloss. It used to be clear, but I always use it to do over something like this. But it's a plumping lip gloss, so if you want a little plump. Okay, now I kind of take it and use your sponge. Process. It's a process. So many kids.
Do you like do this? So is this what all girls have to do like every day?
You don't have to do this every day. But if they want to, they could. I don't do it every day. You always know if I did a video or not that day.
Facts.
Because I either look like this or I look like I woke up. He's homeschooling. He's in 10th grade. And he is the oldest of all my kids. And then the 7th grader, I have a 4th grader, and I have a toddler. So,
Yeah, I would say Beta's probably smarter than me at this point.
yeah, Beta, we are like all convinced Beta's a genius baby.
Yeah, we're all convinced she's like a prodigy.
Yeah, Beta is just literally so smart.
It's either she's smart or we're just really dumb.
She just picks up on things so fast. Okay, so that was all that and that Cloudless eyeliner, and then now I'm gonna go in with a little bit. I'm out of OFIR mascara, but I have a travel sample of mascara, and so that's what I'm gonna use today. I feel like this is such a good, this would be really fast if I wasn't so chatty.
That's what they like about you.
Probably, maybe. And so, but this look is really simple. But isn't it a good fall? Do you feel like fall vibes? I like to come in early in the season with fall looks because if you want to get to use them all throughout, it's like, hey, it's good to know what ideas there are.
You should do Halloween looks.
I did do Halloween looks one year.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's been I haven't done that in a long time.
Yeah, well, a long time, but I feel like that video did really good, didn't it?
It did. I had a whole
She was
little
like,
Halloween
you're like
looks.
Andy or something, right?
Yeah, I had a whole Halloween looks series. Would you guys want Halloween looks?
Yeah.
Let me know.
It was really cool.
Thanks, Christian.
Yeah, I remember it because it was like,
You were little.
yeah.
I've been doing this now since you
Yeah,
were
since I was
6.
Yeah.
He was 6 years old. Who has been around for a long time that you've watched my children grow? Like, thank you for all of you who have been on this journey with me for a long, long time. Almost 10 years.
Actually, it's really almost 2 years here in about.
Yeah, it's almost 10 years.
here
It's
like
in
4
December.
months. Yeah,
Yeah.
in December it will be like
Yeah.
10 years. Yeah. It's gonna be so weird being able to drive
By yourself?
by myself. That's gonna be sick.
Oh, it's gonna be crazy. How do you think I'll handle you driving?
Oh my god, I'm gonna like flip out. I'm gonna hate it when I'm 18 because I'm gonna get like my motorcycle license.
I'm gonna advocate for that to be a hard no when you're 18.
You're just gonna,
Maybe when
gonna
you're
hate
80.
it. 80.
80. I
don't
give
know
you
if I'll-
permission when you're 80.
You won't be around when I'm 80.
Oh geez. Who are the OGs in here? Okay, you guys, a little recap of what all we did. OFIR makeup, I used Guava on my lids and the darkest shade of their bronzer. Setting powder in their lightest shade. I used Coriander as my foundation shade today. It's getting harder and harder to see. And then if you're looking for a good like liquid liner, theirs is smudge proof. This is actually a liquid liner in that Carobe color. It's like a brown, not necessarily black. And I like that because for fall, it just is really warm. We use the shade All That on the lips, Cloudless, that little white liner. I use that on the inner corner and my lips here. And you can save up to 35% with the code CHEERS. So if you spend over $100, you get 35% off. There is a deal for the Total Hormone Balance and probiotics and stuff for that beautiful You brand and jewelry deal. If you want outfit links or anything that we talked about today, if you want links for it, just drop the word me and I will send links for everything that I used today into your inbox. So anyways, I hope you have a good day, and if you need help with anything, send me a message. Thanks for hanging out with me every time we get to hang out together. See you next time.